What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol AAPL for Apple Inc. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. We've talked about it extensively now on this channel, also every Sunday over on the main channel for the weekly watch list. Regardless, what did we say in yesterday's video? It's kind of all about this breakout point here, 176. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of the action that unfolded was certainly due to the FOMC announcement that came out at 2 p.m. Obviously, Jerome Powell and the market sort of liked what they heard from him at least, and that pushed prices higher up and over. Again, that breakout point at the 176. So as of right now, I wouldn't really recommend chasing this to the long side, noting that we're coming right up at these all-time highs. The time to get it was either on the break of 176, or if you were a more aggressive trader, you probably could have gotten it here as you started to see this bottoming out, forming that double bottom. Again, a very, very advanced trader may have been able to pick that off, but again, the more realistic entry was here at the 176. So what are we going to do about it going forward? Well, quite simply put, there's a couple scenarios to watch out for. Number one would be if we get a pullback, which would be completely reasonable based on the fact that this was really just a catalyst-driven emotional move higher. If the pullback comes, it's all about supporting at 176. It was the prior level from in here, also acted as the neckline and sort of breakout point on today's session. So any pullbacks that get back down into there, you want to see the buyers respond by defending their positions essentially at and around 176. So any pullbacks that get there, be on the lookout for hammer candles that print, indecision doji candles that print, basically things that make you question, is this just a pullback? Are the sellers starting to weaken up a little bit? And can we flip long over these highs to then get back up and retarget this 179 whole dollar? Remember that Apple does like whole and half dollars, so just watch out for that if the move is going to be lower, and obviously on the way back up if we reverse off of that 176 area of support. If it doesn't pull back, if it just goes sideways up here, what's the healthy consolidation point? Well, that's where we got to take out our Fibonacci's and just sort of get a sense for where the 38.2 is. So coming from low to high, what you'll notice is the 38.2 is kind of right around 176.75. I would start to look at 177, noting that anything that really gets back down underneath the 177s should bring us into 176, just, remembering the strength and magnetism of that level from right around in here. It's also the 50% mark of the fib. So, ideally, something like this could potentially happen, but for a long entry, again, you're either going to try to get it here at the lows, or what you want to see is higher lows, setting up an ascending triangle for the break up and over today's high of day after some digestion of the overall move higher. What we don't want to see is a move back down underneath 176, because as we know, that would not only be a failed breakout of the double bottom, but from the daily, it would also be a significant lower high here, indicating that a breakdown of the two-day lows should take us lower into the support trend line. And at that point in time, because we have a lower high, and we talked about this just the other day, the support trendline buy would not be as attractive this time around. Really, you want to get support trendline buys after you've set a new higher high. So keep that in mind. Those are the levels I'll be watching. It's all going to boil down to, do we pull back into 176, or do we hang tight, high and tight, that is, for a healthy, pennant consolidation, some sort of digestion that sets up the move for higher. That's Apple in a nutshell. If you enjoyed the video today or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.